Hey folks, welcome back to eczemahealing.org. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all making progress with your skin on this eczema healing journey. A topic that's been on my mind lately has been oil, and the reason being is because my own oil situation has been challenging. I'm here in Vietnam and I've been cycle touring up through the country, and oil has been the number one challenge for me here. So I've had plenty of greens. Processed foods have not been a problem. Whole foods here are easy to come by, and a lot of them. Carbohydrates are easy to come by. But oil is in everything, and they barely cook anything here without using a splash or more of oil. And so, how am I doing based on that? Well, I'm not feeling too bad. I'm not really feeling too bad. I've been averaging 100 kilometers a day approximately on the bike, and that's been covering a lot of the sins. I've been flushing a lot of it out through my system, but I can definitely feel it. I can definitely feel more uncomfortable under the skin. And as I've said in videos in the past, I don't like to hang out near that danger zone. And so if I know that, say, this here is the level where I'm going to start getting flare-ups and eczema again, then I try to hang out in this region over here. So I'm not perfect, as you know, but the moment I start getting back towards that danger zone, I've got to switch it up. I've got to do something. I've got to just stop, put an anchor down, juice, fast, cleanse, just clean out and reset the system. And I'm looking forward to doing that over the next few weeks. I know that oil is something a lot of you struggle with. You know, you've gone plant-based, you got rid of all the problematic animal protein, but oil lingers on because you haven't yet learned how to cook oil-free or find oil-free sources of food, because it's such a big life change to be oil-free compared to just being vegan, but it's so worth it. Let's not dilute the dangers of oil in the diet. Vietnam's a noisy place. Let's not dilute the dangers of oil in the diet. Oil is linked to the number one killer, heart disease, candida, dysbiosis, SIBO. All of these things are linked with oil consumption, and if we know how much those things affect our skin's behavior, don't we? So why are we still including oil? Why am I still including oil in the diet? Speaking to myself as much as I'm speaking to you guys. Linked with unwanted fat retention, again, that's going to affect how your skin performs. And of course, it's linked to insulin resistivity or insulin sensitivity. If we're resistive to insulin, if we're not processing carbohydrate, the number one fuel source for our bodies, if we're not processing that properly because of oil consumption, we've got big problems, and it can be easily solved by getting the oil out of the diet. The only circumstance in which I can see oil being remotely beneficial for the skin is in a supplementary format of flaxseed oil, hemp seed oil, or even primrose oil for your omegas. I know people do this, I did this myself, but I still think if you can get your omegas from a whole food source, not fish, like beans, legumes, ground flax seeds, if you can get your omegas from a source like that into a fully working gut, and you can absorb and you can assimilate, that's always going to be long-term the healthiest thing that you can do. So with all that being said, what's the ideal amount of oil to have in our diets? Well, I still believe it's a big fat zero. None, no, nada, no oil at all. And what about the coconut oil, the extra virgin oil, olive oil? Let's take the Mediterraneans. The Mediterraneans, I believe, are doing well in spite of the olive oil that they consume. I don't believe that it's adding in any way anything. If they got rid of the olive oil, I reckon they'd go to new strengths, new highs of health, but that's a whole other video. So that's all from me. I want to reduce my own oil consumption right now. I'm looking forward to a place where I can get to cook for myself again. I can get far more whole, fresh, ripe, raw, organic fruits and vegetables into my life. Lecture over, you're free to go. Subscribe if you want more videos like this. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Comment down below for anything else that you'd like to see from this channel. See you soon.